What's up guys, it's Hubs, and this video is going to be about another side quest dungeon. But before we start, you guys can see my units here, it's same old. Dandalgas, Stravis, Anima, Medulla Gems, Magic Ores, and more Medulla Gems or Leg Wands. Yep, so these are all my units there. Darvanshell and Lily are still 5-star right now because I was running this before their 6-star patch hit, so this was about, a week ago? Over a week ago? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so this dungeon's in Agni. The boss is Emperor Verdute. I think that's how you say it. And he's a pretty unique boss. Every other turn you need to activate damage mitigation. And you can only attack him on the other turns. So one turn you can attack him and actually do damage. The other turn you need to mitigate. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's wrong. One turn you can attack him and you do no damage, but you attack him anyways to generate BC. And the other turn, you have to have damage mitigation in order to attack him to actually do damage. So it's kind of weird. You guys will see once I get inside. You also need to bring a minimum of 3 revives. You don't have to, but he's going to kill 3 of your units guaranteed. 1 unit at 40% HP and 2 units at 25% HP. They're guaranteed kills. There's no way you can survive them, and that's just how it is. Okay, so I'm bringing in, this party that I'm bringing in is actually it's gonna take a really long time. It's because they're really weak, and I'm bringing 2 damage mitigators, and one of them being Ulu is especially not that great because he doesn't actually do any damage with his SPV. Yeah, my Raquel will be my main damage dealer. Maxwell too, I guess, and Darvanchel will contribute, but it's mainly gonna be Raquel. She has a huge damage modifier, and with Maxwell as a friend leader, she's gonna be doing basically all the damage. All the damage is gonna be basically done by Raquel. Darvanchel will contribute very little. Maxwell should contribute a decent amount, but this Maxwell friend is using a Divine Blade, so after 2 turns, he's basically not doing much damage. Yeah. So I'm just speeding through the first 5 battles of the quest. The first 5 battles you should just use normal attacks to charge up your BB gauge. So by the 5th battle everyone's at full BB gauge. You probably don't want to go in there without full BB because you're going to need that damage mitigation as soon as possible. Yeah. This was actually the first time I ran this guy. I did look at a guide beforehand and I saw that you needed to damage mitigate every other turn or you just wipe. Flux has already done a video on this, I believe, on his channel, Fluxbox. I think he just 3-shots this guy using double Maxwell lead, and I think he brought a damage mitigator too. I didn't even think about bringing 2 Maxwells. I was like, okay, basically I need to bring damage mitigators, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll bring in Lily Mama as my leader, and this was the longest run ever. So the first turn I used damage mitigation because I was afraid, but I don't think I needed to. So it doesn't matter because the second turn I'll have damage mitigation from Darvanchel anyways. So the turn you need to damage mitigate is also the turn that you can actually do damage. So you see I kind of chunked him there. And then he does this Supreme Dragon thing and almost kills Maxwell. And then he kills Maxwell. I was like, awkward. I have my damage mitigation on. So then I used a Revive Light on my Maxwell on the second turn. That was unfortunate. And I don't know how necessary that was. See, this Maxwell, I mean, this is a Maxwell that is not using a Medulla Gem or anything, using a Divine Blade. Actually, that's weird. So that was the second turn and he killed Maxwell, because that means Divine Blade had 100% defense boost, and he still died. I don't even know. It's whatever. Who cares? But yeah. So I brought Elimo too. Elimo has damage mitigation as well, but it's not really good enough. So when people say damage mitigation, we're talking about Darvanchel, Ulu, or that new light unit like Nazru or something, or Nazra. We're not talking about Elimo. Elimo has 20% damage mitigation or something. That is nowhere near enough damage mitigation to be considered a real damage mitigation unit. But she's okay because, I mean, she adds a defense buff. I've been really liking Lancia as well. Oh yeah. See, I guarded there. I shouldn't have guarded there. I think at this point I was still kind of confused. I was like, when can I actually hit him? And then, yeah, you realize that if I don't attack him during the turn of damage mitigate, you only do 1 damage, which kind of sucks. Yeah, but anyways, I'm liking Lancia because she has the the single burst heal that's really strong. She also adds a heal over time for 3 turns and an attack buff. So yeah, Lancia might have been okay unit to bring in this dungeon too, because it'll give you the added attack buff, and then also it will like kind of heal everyone else to full HP by the end of each turn if they're not already full. Yeah, so the guy's pretty dangerous. He just does a one big hit though, which will bring you guys like pretty low, and then other than that, it's like not really even a problem. If you're like calm about it and you know like he shouldn't be killing your units if you have damage mitigation on. I don't. Yeah, my Maxwell just keeps dying. Or died the first time, and then she ends up dying again, and then I think I just stopped reviving her because I was just like, why are you dying? Because no Medulla gem on her makes it so he does the big hit, so you automatically lose 5,000 HP, and because Maxwell's not a water type unit, his normal attack can actually finish her from there. So if she gets hit with the big hit and then just like a normal attack, she's gone. And I think that happened at least twice, and then I just gave up on her. But yeah, if you have like a Medulla gemmed unit, you pretty much can survive because it's 5,000 HP that you lose. Yeah, so that happened again to my Maxwell, and then I think I just abandoned her because I wanted to save my 3 revives, one for 40% and then 2 for 25%. And my Maxwell just did not have a Medulla gem, so 5,000 HP gone, she's left at 1.35, and then basically normal attack just killed her. And then my Ulu actually isn't using a Medulla, has a... Yeah, my Tarantula died too, I don't even know how. Oh, wow. Well, this is not a good run for me. I was not that prepared. But I don't know how Darvanchel died. Did I not have damage mitigation on? No, well, whatever. Who cares at this point? All I gotta say is if you're gonna run this, you probably don't want to bring this party unless you want to have a fun 25-minute run like I did. I mean, I guess there's nothing you can do if you don't have double Maxwell leads. I guess you could try Mare. Probably not a good idea to use Mare. I don't know, can you crit this guy? Let's see. I see sparks flying up. I don't see any crits though. That was close on my Lily Mama. She almost died. Yeah, I don't see any sparks happening. Oh wow, I was so lucky. So I guess use like the elemental advantage bonus. And you'd probably, I don't know, like, yeah, you know what? If I were to do this again, I'd probably bring double Maxwell and like 3 Raquels and a Duran Shell or something like that. Yeah, Raquel is like really strong. I consider her the Water Lilith right now, even though she doesn't get full SBB every turn. Her SBB fill rate's like 28, so she basically gets it every other turn. Every 2 to 3 turns she'll have it, which is pretty nice. And she does a lot of hits too, so it does a lot of, or she drops a lot of BC, which is really nice. Yeah, you can see like all those like stacks of 1,000 damage, those are all Raquel. Like, I gotta say, like no one else is really contributing damage right now, other than her. Like Duranchel does like a couple 200s, and then Raquel, yeah, just like a bunch of thousands, all from her. Yeah. This run is brought to you by Lily Mama. The only reason why I'm still alive, because her leader skill is too good. I guess this would have been really easy, or a lot easier to run also if I had Duranchel and Lily Mama 6-star forms. But then it's like, I was like super, I wanted this Sphere Frog, so I just had to run it. I think I was running this at like 2 or 3 a.m. Yeah, this was like the night I did my Maxwell run. If you guys haven't seen it, it's like a couple of videos ago where I was like, yeah, got my Maxwell with Phlox, and then he went home, and then I just like basically sat down and I was like, I kind of want Sphere Frogs. And then I just went ahead and did all 3 dungeons in a row. And luckily, like, I finished all of them without using any gems or... Yeah, and all in the first try as well, which was pretty cool. They're actually really fun to run. I think I ran the first one and I was like, yeah, that was okay. And the second one, oh, that's pretty fun. And then, yeah. Oh, by the way, right there, if you didn't notice, I slowed down the video, and you could see that I dropped him under 40% HP threshold. So he used like some like Star Fireblade or something, or Starblade on my Limo, and did 49,999 damage. It's normally like a 100,000 damage shot, but I had damage mitigation on, but it's still one shot my Limo. There's no way you can survive. There's absolutely no way you can survive right now. As of when I ran this dungeon, you just lose a unit. That is that. So that's why you need to bring revives, or that's also why I started saving my revives, because I knew that was going to happen. So once I drop in below the 25% mark, which is coming up pretty soon as well, I'm going to lose 2 units guaranteed. I also only have 1 revive left. So my Limo, my Ulu die, my only option is to revive my Limo because I need heal. I also still have damage mitigation because of Darman Shell, so I was lucky that I brought 2 damage mitigators. But to be honest, it's like I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. I just was not prepared. I also got kind of unlucky. I should have brought more, like made sure I had it from the Medulla gem and whatnot. Yeah, I know, difficult times. These are all struggles. Yeah, so I got past the 25% mark, and right now I'm just kind of like struggling through the end. Just like barely grasping onto life at the end, and it was like, oh no, I lost my damage, no damage mitigation, and I thought I was gonna lose, but luckily after like the 25% mark, I think he stops doing the huge hit every other turn, so he just does like pretty regular AOE spam right now, which is lucky for me because then I have Lily Mama still, and Raquel and Nalima, so every other turn it's like I still have some potions and fusion pots too. So I'm just kind of struggling here. Like, I have barely enough turns to finish this. My Limo heals, my Raquel hits, and then I'm just like slowing it down here. So you see, I have 2 fusion pots left, and then like luckily, Lily Mama's here. So I just keep healing with Limo almost every turn because um, Verdute, Verdute, that's how you say his name. He does a lot of like AOE spam, so it ends up filling up my unit's BB gauges pretty fast, which is really nice. Um, and if he doesn't, then I just pop a Fusion Elixir right now, and then I just attack him, and awesome. So I used like all my Fusion Pots in the end, and luckily I beat him. I was happy. This was actually about a 25-minute run. The video is only 12 minutes because I sped up certain parts like 3 times. But yeah, so that actually, like, I had a lot of fun doing that. Anyways, yeah, that was fun. And if you, I don't know, like, I would still consider doing that with Lily Mama Leader again, just because it's fun. It's fun. You like a challenge, right? Alright, that's it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.